Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing April's makeup. It won't be sabotage, I promise. Because you'll see the other video and you'll see how I sabotaged her.
Let's get started. I'm so excited because no one ever does my makeup. People just have me do their makeup.
So I'm going to be starting off with her brows.
It's the Makeup Revolution brow pencil in dark brown. I've used it so much, it's just worn off.
So I don't know what kind of look we're doing today. Oh, you got a really crazy brow hair. It was like going like...
It's all good.
I may have to use my own because this is just a scary thing.
Alright, that's fine.
I'll try, but I may like mess up. I can't do this. This is like, no. As for me, I have more brow hairs than you, and it doesn't make sense.
I just have smaller brows.
I'm actually going to be going in with neutral because I like my brows to have more of a finer tip than what she does. She likes to have the triangle brow. I find this a lot easier to control. Give you unibrow, you know, the whole shebang. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh my god, your brow hair is just unruly.
That's why I use the gel to hold them straight.
You hold them straight. You need to like shellac those things. Because I was feathering it in and it wants to go straight out. I'm just like...
I need to get them done. But I need to find a place first.
Yeah, I can help you with that. So what is your favorite brow pencil besides...
The Makeup Revolution one?
Yeah.
Brow Wiz.
One do you normally use?
For Brow Wiz?
Yeah.
Dark brown.
Your brows are just difficult.
I know.
Oh my god.
I deal with them every day.
You poor you. Yeah, my brows go wild before.
Brows gone wild.
Okay, so now I'm taking the brow mascara. I had this one. I don't know what I did.
We got rid of it when we purged. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna shellac this stuff through. Make sure they hold in place. Now I'm gonna prime.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be using her Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer in the shade. It's in the shade Light Ivory.
Light Ivory.
I think this was the lightest shade, was it?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's the foundation that I'm medium in.
Yeah, which is crazy because
it's like way too dark. Yeah. Like for me, even that's still too dark to use as like an under eye concealer.
This would probably be like almost a skin matching color, but
for me, it's almost skin matching. So for you, it's too dark.
I think it's the powder that I put on top of it that kind of lightens it. All right, so close your eyes. I'm just gonna do.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna be using the Hello You Had Me at Hello palette, the Norvina palette, and maybe I might just dabble into the Golden State of Mind palette. So there's shade names, but I'm not gonna be reading you guys the shade name. So I'm gonna be taking this crease brush from ColourPop. It looks like that, nice and fluffy, and I'm just gonna be going into this shade right here, which I think is a nice transition-y kind of shade. I'm just going to be putting in their crease. So I'm just going to go in Windshield. When I don't set my lid, I find resistance when I'm blending.
Do you know what theme you're going for makeup-wise?
No. I never usually do. I'm just going to try and dabble into everything so you can get a clear gist of the palettes. And let's see which one you'd want. So what was your first eyeshadow palette?
Oh, that is a good question. You know, I think it was one of the CoverGirl ones, like the little quads. And if I remember right, it had like a white, it had a purple, a black, and like a gray. Yeah. Yeah. I remember because I think I only bought it for the purple because I would just like, when I was learning how to do makeup, I would just put the purple all over my lid. Like no crease, nothing else, just like a light purple all over my lid. And I thought it looked great because it made my eyes look green. But
they always look green, so it's not like, you know.
but it was not the best choice because, you know, you don't want to look like you got punched in the eye all the time.
Yeah.
I have really fond memories about it.
Yeah, I bet. I don't know what my first eyeshadow palette was.
Probably Wet n Wild.
I definitely think it was like LA Colors. That was my first one.
Mm-hmm.
But, so what was your first high-end palette?
Ooh, high end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Because I think, if I remember correctly, it was the Naked 2, wasn't it?
It was. You're right. It was the Naked 2 palette.
Because that's why I got it.
Yeah.
Because you had it.
Yeah, it was the Naked 2 palette.
And I really wanted it. I was like,
No, I lied to you. It was the Naked Basics. I got the Naked Basics first, and then I bought the Naked 2 palette. So, like, I guess mini palette-wise, Naked Basics. But, like, actual palette, the Naked 2 palette, because I bought that one myself. After I got the Naked Basics. I was like, oh my god, this works so well. I need the full thing.
so if you were to recommend a palette now to a beginner who's starting out or to someone who can't really afford much,
Yeah.
what would you recommend?
I would definitely go with Morphe because they have really good beginner shadows if you get the right palette. I would say the 35O, mainly because you can create any look with the 35O. There's shimmers, there's mattes. You'll have something for every occasion, and it's super easy to work with. I think in the beauty community, it's one of the best palettes from Morphe. I think that's just kind of general knowledge.
Is this a crease brush too?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would recommend Morphe, hands down. Wouldn't think twice. I love Morphe.
It's not that expensive. It's good quality product.
And we're not sponsored. We don't have a code or anything.
An affiliate link.
No, I don't have any of that.
I don't even have a YouTube channel. Like, they can't sponsor me.
Yeah. So they don't know who we are, but I genuinely love Morphe. It's one of my favorites. I would recommend it anywhere to anyone.
Yeah.
Especially if they're on a budget. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go into the Norvina palette. I recently got this one.
If you do want to spend a little bit more money, then I would suggest one of the Naked palettes. However, not Naked 1 because they're getting rid of that. But for me, the Naked 2 was a really good palette. Same thing. Kind of softer colors, still some shimmers. But you can have a real good time with it.
Now, what is your favorite kind of color to put on your eyes? For someone who
You're good.
doesn't know what they're doing or has your kind of color eyes. What do you think?
Okay, so I have green hazel eyes, so that means that they're hazel, but they mainly like shift green. So for me, I really like to have golds on my eyes because for mine specifically, it makes the green show a little bit more. But I tend to go with warmer tones. So I'll do like brown smoky eyes, some light pinks as well. And of course, my fave purple back in the day that I thought was the best. But mainly I like to do golds and browns.
See, it's crazy because we both have hazel eyes, but
But mine pull more green than yours do.
mine do look green. It's just I need to use certain colors.
No, that's
certain
what I'm
tones.
saying.
Yeah.
Like mine just naturally pull more green.
You'd have to really look in the light to see it. Like I have to be shining a light in it to really see. But for me, bronzes really make my eyes look hazel. If I really want the green to pop in them, I usually reach for reds or oranges. Golds do it too. They make them like the two colors separate. So if you had to, what's your favorite kind of eyeshadow palette?
My favorite kind of eyeshadow palette?
That you've tried of mine, that you've tried in general, experimented with?
So my favorite eyeshadow palette.
Yeah, period.
Oh boy. I'd honestly probably say the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia. It's got everything. It's got really great mattes. It's got really beautiful shimmers. And it's like the perfect palette for me because I can make any look. I can like look super glam, super jazz, but I can also create lots of everyday looks with it too. And it's not big like the Morphe 35O. So it fits more comfortably in like a bag or a suitcase. So that's been my favorite for the last few weeks. just because of the duality of it.
And it'd be really pretty for a wedding look.
It would be
Winkety
really pretty.
wink wink.
Yeah. It would be really pretty for a wedding look. What is your favorite part of your makeup routine?
Honestly, right now at this point, it's bronzing,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy for me
Yeah.
to say bronzing.
Yeah.
I never would have thought I would ever be like bronzing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like how it doesn't give my face definition, but it brings something to it.
Like life?
Yes.
Yeah.
It brings life. That's, I think, what I needed this whole time, is life to my face. Back into the Norvina palette, and I'm going to be taking every single color in the shade in the palette. I'm going to start off with Volatile. So what's your favorite kind of eye look?
I like ones that are easy to do. So my favorite thing to do is like a neutral color on the lid, darker color in the outer corner for definition, and then a light color in the crease, but darker than lid color. Super easy, defines your eye, makes it stand out, but you can like still do it within like 3 minutes.
So what is your least favorite? If there's something you just had to just pinpoint something as your least favorite, what would it be?
Gosh, love taking my time to get glam, and I love like doing like the glitter, the glitz. I love the whole part of that. I guess if I had to choose something that wasn't my favorite to do, I'm not good at like an all black smoky eye. Some people can pull it off and make it look wonderful. I can't. I literally look like I've been like punched in the eye.
So next I'm going to go and bronzer face. We're going into the Tarte bronzer and highlight, which the highlight is broken, and this is in the Double Duty Beauty contour and highlight palette. And that's what the shade looks like. It's a very beautiful color. I mean, it looks ashy in the pan. It really does. Mm-hmm. But I know on me, it is not. Now look at me. So I usually like to stamp it in.
The stipple?
Yeah. I'm not going to contour your face.
Totally fine. I just use bronzer as contour.
And that's one thing that I definitely don't do because every single bronzer I have, it's all too orange, so can't win. So that's why I have to use that ashy color. And I think if you look at me head on, you really don't see the difference. At least I don't think so. It really just looks like a natural shadow in my opinion. I don't know what the other people see, but I think it matches the contour shade.
It's never looked out of place to me.
Well, how many bronzers from the drugstore have you tried? And which ones worked and which ones didn't?
I have not had a drugstore bronzer in forever. I had the Tarte, the Tarte Park Avenue Princess one for a while. Then I had this one. I tried an e.l.f. like a 4 bronzer quad. Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was when you tried to get me into bronzing. You're just like, it's so amazing, and then you're just like, what was I thinking?
Well, it's because these bronzers are just so much softer. They blend so much better. If you want to start out bronzing, it's cheap, so I would suggest that. Don't go in heavy-handed though.
I don't think I went in heavy-handed. It's hard to tell.
No, honey, in the e.l.f. palette.
Oh, I had that. I got rid of it.
Yeah, we did get rid of it.
I'm going to add some to your forehead. I don't know the proper way to bronze your
Nope, that's how I do it.
So
I just bronze up by my hairline.
Mixing the two, I feel like it adds like a nice little bit of flush, but also a little bit of warmth too. So I'm taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Palette. Taking this shade right here. Really tapping it off. I'm going to find her cheekbone because I have issues. What? I'm going to highlight your Cupid's bow because that's what I actually like to do when I don't want to put on lipstick. I just kind of highlight my Cupid's bow and then it's a day. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand.
So I got Rudolph.
Rudolph look like, I'm not going to say it. So I'm just going to very gently just kind of bloop bloop. You're done.
Oh, that's a really cute eye look. That is really cute. It looks good. I like it. It's glittery. It's beautiful. Love. I think what I like, I don't know, I really like the way that you bronzed my face. It looks very nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like it better as a bronzer than a contour, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine. I just use it as both, so either way. But yeah, it looks good.
Anything you didn't like besides the brows? Those were like a pain in the ass.
There's nothing that I really don't like about it, I don't think. Like you said, my brows are just a pain, just in general. There's nothing that I don't like about it.
Okay. So that's it, you guys, and she'll be in more future videos, so subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.